Good evening. I'm Sarah Coakley. Thank you for joining. I have more than 10 years experience in the maritime shipping industry. Thank you for coming to my presentation on navigating the waves of supply chain maritime piracy. What do you think are the most dangerous creatures of the sea? Sharks? Killer whales? No. Move over sharks and sea creatures. There's a new challenger for the title of most dangerous creature of the sea. Modern-day pirates. Today, we will dive into maritime piracy and its impact on global supply chain. As the world becomes increasingly interconnected, the safety and efficiency of sea routes are crucial for smooth functioning international trade. However, the persistent threat of pirate attack poses significant challenges to the shipping industry. Today, we are going to explore the impact maritime piracy has on the global supply chain. We will begin by looking at the evolution of pirate attacks from historical times to present-day definitions and tactics. Then we will move on to the direct impact pirate ship attacks have on delivery of goods across the world. And lastly, we will examine current threats and the international response. There have been developments in pirate attacks since centuries ago. Remember Blackbeard? How about Jack Sparrow? The portrayal of pirates in pop culture and history often is romanticized by their image, but the reality is modern-day piracy involves severe crimes. In 1982, the United Nations got involved in piracy. The UN Convention of Law of the Sea, also known as UNCLOS, provides a modern-day universal legal reference of maritime piracy, defining piracy as any illegal acts of violence or detention committed on the high seas for private ends by crew or passengers of a private ship or aircraft outside the jurisdiction of any states. Leaving peg legs and treasure hunting of Blackbeard in 1717 in the Caribbean behind, pirates have evolved to menace current-day shipping operations through small boats that stalk vessel sea routes. Modern-day pirate tactics have evolved. They are after electronics, fuel, cargo containers, ransom payments, and even crew lives. The annual worldwide threat to shipping summary in 2020 reported over 3,000 recorded attacks of piracy since 2013. These acts include unwelcome boarding, obstructing a vessel's navigation, firing upon ships, hijacking, kidnapping, and other disruptive activities. These incidences pose severe dangers to crew and disrupt shipping operations worldwide. Maritime piracy significantly impacts the global economy, increasing the cost of carrying goods by shipping companies and affecting the industry worldwide. Criminologist Dr. Ciotti from Italy shares that more than 80% of the world trade happens on open seas, making piracy incidences threats that jeopardize the supply chain. Piracy increases the cost of carried by shipping companies, leading to elevated expenses related to wages, insurance premiums, ransom payments, security expenses, and delayed deliveries. Somali pirates alone impacted the industry by upwards of $12 billion. Current threats. Zones like the Gulf of Guinea off the coast of West Africa and Southeast Asia, including the Strait of Malacca and China Sea, have seen a rise in pirate ship attacks, impacting shipping vessels and disrupting supply chain operations. Somali pirates have been responsible for numerous piracy incidences off the coast of East Africa, particularly in the Gulf of Eden area. According to Scamke, Stammer, Yang in the Review of World Economics, the reasons for occasional surges in piracy are not entirely clear, but speculations come from economic issues in pirates' home countries. Identifying the reason and frequency for severe pirate ships attacks is crucial for mitigating efforts and understanding their impact. The challenges of maritime piracy involve criminal acts committed at sea, making it difficult to address using traditional security structures. There is not one central authority. The International Maritime Bureau serves as a crucial hub in curbing criminal activity at sea. They provide real-time information. The UN Council implemented measures to combat Somali piracies. NATO, the United States, and the European Union have also put military in high-risk zones to protect shipping vessels. Even with these investments, warding off maritime piracy attacks by various nations, there is not one central agency or organization that fights or investigates piracy attacks. Instead, the collaborative effort of various nations and reporting agencies is how modern-day attacks are responded to. Maritime piracy has evolved. No longer are the pirates after treasure chests and jewels. Instead, modern pirates are after more than just goods. They are seeking ransom, holding lives hostage, stealing from crew, and other elevated crimes. Maritime piracy remains a challenge that impacts the global supply chain operations for businesses worldwide. By addressing piracy as a critical issue in the supply chain, more efforts can be done to safeguard shipping vessels, reporting pirate attacks, and protect the global supply chain network. Thank you for joining me as I present my PowerPoint on navigating the waves of maritime piracy, where humans, not sharks, are a threat posing significant danger to the global trade and maritime security. For future reading, you can follow up with these valuable references. Thank you for coming to my presentation. I will open the floor for any questions.